Welcome back. We are us and this. This game currently for me has 16.1 hours and it is rising like the shield hero. This is Eiyuden Chronicle Rising. So, last episode, if I'm not mistaken, we got the spa up and running. Well, the hot springs things up and running. So the old folks are off of our backs now. Unfortunately, I think we've got a ton of... That's not what I meant to do at all. But I do actually need to be here. We have a bunch of new quests to deal with, right? Well, not a bunch, but not starting off great, I'll tell you that much. The stone slab. And two of these pay 2,000 Bakwa, and I actually want that money. We can put it off for now, but I want those stamps. What can I say? I went to the wrong place again. None of those quests had anything to do with the lava ruins. So I don't need to worry about that. Really? Let's see this then. Maybe this will be where we need to go. Whoa, there's lava everywhere. It's to be expected after an eruption, I guess. At least it's a little warmer now. I wonder if the barrels have been damaged. Only one way to find out. Watch your step, though. I mean, it kind of sucks we needed to have that interaction in order to actually get into the lava ruins rather than being able to simply teleport to them. It looks different, but it doesn't look damaged. I was afraid part of it may have caved in, but it appears to have held up. Well, that's one less thing to worry about. What should we do now? Let's head for where we fought that huge lava monster. I definitely saw a veneer behind it. I think we can go deeper down the barrows from there. Well, there definitely was a veneer behind it, but coming back here means we might have to slap that thing again. Weird. I don't know why they didn't have the arrow like nearer to the veneer, so we'd be able to immediately draw the conclusion that interacting with it would take us to it, rather than having it way out here in the middle of nowhere. looking like it leads, like, do you want to go die? Go this way. It really did need to be closer to the veneer in the background. Though I think I can understand why it wouldn't be. No dice. Yeah, there's literally nothing going on with that one. So it definitely can't be this side. It has to be this way, but... Ah. Whoa! Where are we now? It looks real different from before. Look alive, mate. The walls look ready to crumble. You sure you want to press on? The barrows live yet, it would appear. This area seems to be unchanged since before they were sealed. Before they were sealed, huh? Does that mean the treasure hasn't been disturbed either? It could mean that, yes. Yes! Untouched treasure. Chances like this don't come along, well, ever. Leave the trinkets behind, dummy. We're here for one thing and one thing only. That humongous lens. Right, because the rocks need treasure more than me, don't they? Don't make me laugh, mate. I'm taking all I can get. And I mean, he's not wrong. And you also need to keep in mind he has that theoretically bottomless bag of his. These are lightning, which require fire, I think. Which is weird, because lightning is technically sky fire. And frankly, earth should be strong against fire. And lightning should be strong against ice. Well, makes less sense against ice, but since water is classified under ice, it would make more sense than fire being effective against wind and lightning. Can we just agree with that? And naturally, I had to put the fire element on our... Dang it. I was a little too far. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. Nice. Put this down, and then we should be able to do this. Ow. Hey. Oh, I was wrong. So apparently they're really resistant to magic. Understood. That'll work. Rich alchem. Nice. And that's it for us. Nice. We actually took no damage there. Also, apparently only 40% of people who played the game have actually gotten these 3 characters to level 30. That's a shame. Also, what did we pick up from that chest? I wasn't paying attention. Whoa, I've never seen anything like this before. What do you think this is? Doesn't look very useful, does it? These books are practically relics. Is this the old script? Strange gizmos, stranger books, and massive sigils. No doubt about it, this is the sorcerer's lab. That humongous lens is here somewhere, I'm sure of it. Well, where is it then? Look, another device. She's right. Let's take a look, Guru. Up you go, mate. Cute. You're getting along well. Too well. The runes on this one match the ones on Melora's rune lens. This'll fit for sure. What will it show us this time? I tripped a little over those last 2 words. There he is, the sorcerer. Well, your guess is as good as mine for how that is pronounced. Well then, how did we do? It worked. It actually worked. The Ron's lens transmutation was a success. Can't do much with a lens of this quality, though. So this one didn't have enough power to crystallize anything good. That's it. The amount of magical power in the subject influences the grade of the lens produced. If I use a more powerful creature and allow it ample time... Incredible! He could create raw lenses? Incredible isn't the word I'd use for a teeny tiny lens like that. Think, Guru. If we could use that magic, we could make as many lenses as we want. You heard him. The bigger the subject, the bigger the lens. You think you can learn how to do it from these books and devices? Of course I can. I don't read the old script, do I? Can't use magic either. Besides, magic can only be used by someone special enough to get chosen by a rune lens. Or... What? Oh, I was just wondering if someone who was born with magic might be able to replicate the sorcerer's method. Someone like... No, I cannot. Nor can I read the old script. I haven't the slightest notion what that old man was chanting. No good, huh? Well, looks like we came up short again. So close and yet so far. Speak for yourself. There's plenty of places left to explore down here. That humongous lens is around here somewhere, and I'm not leaving without it. Suppose you're right. We'd best get a move on then if we're going to search every inch of this place. Right. Isha, are you alright? You've been staring off into space for a while. Oh, yes, I'm fine. Oh dear, I hate that. There we go, that's one down. And we dodge. That'll do. Super satisfying. I just didn't want to take the time to swap the fire rune over to Isha. So instead we chose to slug it out. Oh dear, that's not great. Get away from the bomb. Get out of my air. Ah. Well, I hate this. Ooh, dear. Get away, get away. Well, we're over here now. That's kind of dumb. Stow pack for a potion. Wait for the rock. Oh. Get down. This is my airspace. Shut up. Whoop. I mean, it was mostly a clean gauntlet, right? It was It was decent. Oh, look. These look just like the runes on the machine back at the volcano. What's it doing all the way over here, then? Do you think someone removed it from the device and brought it here? You said it yourself. We're likely the first ones to make it this far. Definitely the first adventurers, anyway. So who, then? Ancients? That sorcerer himself? Or my father, possibly. No way of knowing for sure. Why it's here doesn't really matter much anyway. It's what it's going to show us that's important. Isha? You look pale. No, I'm fine, really. Are we heading back to the volcano then? Let's do that. We might get a hint as to where that humongous lens is hiding after all. And thus, we end up with more side quests we need to accept and take care of. Get another rune fragment. No idea what to do with that, actually. Why is CJ's arrow? Oh, because she has the fire rune equipped. That's why. Well, that's an interesting thing I never noticed before. But where exactly are we supposed to go back to? The only reason I'm doing this the slow way is because there hasn't been a signpost yet. But, as I suspected, there's one here. Should be here, right? Yep. Guru, same as usual if you don't mind. Well, like I've got a choice. Be a bit more ladylike coming down this time, though. No promises. Yep, these are a set all right. This should fit. Show us your wisdom, oh great mysterious gizmo. It's starting. How dare you? Pathetic mortals, cattle, all of you. Oh yeah? Must be pretty humiliating to get beaten by our hands then. You call us cattle. I'll stop you. Well, that's a thing now, isn't it? The people of Vena will suffer no more. So the legend was true. The sorcerer was sealed away down here. The seals were broken, though. Should we be scared? These visions are from hundreds of years back, right? I doubt that old geezer's soul has hung around this long. Are you sure you're okay, Isha? Did you notice those who sealed the sorcerer had the same color hair as me? He said the people of Nevaeh, didn't he? The ancestors of the townsfolk, same hair color as Isha here. New Nevaeh was formed when our ancestors settled on the abandoned town of Old Nevaeh. There should not be any blood ties between us. Coincidence? The only citizen of New Nevea with azure hair is me. No one else can use magic either. The monsters used in the sorcerer's transmutation experiments also had azure hair when he was done with them. Is it possible he ran the same experiments on the people of Old Nevea? And that's why they sealed him away? But that would mean I'm...
Hey, slow down, mate. You're overthinking this. Ain't that right, CJ?
Right! Besides, that thing died right after its hair color changed, didn't it? You're alive and kicking, not the same at all.
Exactly.
But...
I know. You're hungry, right? Can't think straight on an empty stomach. Let's head back to town and take a break, shall we? A hot bath and a hot meal is all you need, mate. You'll see.
I'm with Guru on this one. Let's head back for now.
Wait. Nope, that's not right. I'm going the wrong direction. Outlander Lane. Bartender, the usual.
Roger that, Pavlova on the way. How about you two? Make a katsu curry. What about you, Isha? Red hot tom yum...
Yeah.
Red hot tom yum goong? Just tea, please.
A cup of tea won't recharge your batteries, mate. You can have a few bites of my pavlova if you want. It's sweet enough to set you right.
You know she always orders spicy stuff, don't you? Pavlova, mega katsu curry and a pot of tea for now, then. You should take your time and order as you like. I'll have some hot...
Jeez.
I'll have some red hot tom yum goong ready with your name on it. So don't worry about anyone getting to it first. Thank you, Sarita. You're worrying too much, Isha. I mean, even if that sorcerer had done something funny to the folk who used to live here, that doesn't mean it's got anything to do with you.
I hate to admit it, but CJ's right.
Then why can I use magic without a lens? Well, I don't have all the answers. Wasn't it you who said magic can only be used by a special individual chosen by a lens? Technically it was my dad that said it, but yeah. So my magic is what then? Should I just pretend I didn't see that monster and those people with the same hair color as me?
Help! Somebody help!
You're hurt, pal. What happened?
I'm fine. It's my friend. Please, someone has to help.
Elaborate.
We were in the barrows on our way to Snow Peak when we were attacked. We took it down, but took some hits in the process, and I didn't have enough medicine on me. I could walk, so I decided it'd be best to go get help. Please, I'm begging you. When you fail to prepare, you prepare to fail, mate. As you can see, we're waiting on some grubs to move along, and
I'll go.
Miss Acting Mayor, really?
Hold on now, just...
Me too. Couldn't enjoy a hot meal knowing I let someone die.
It's in the fine print, mate. Your safety is your own responsibility.
Guru, you're coming too.
Wait, I'm not...
CJ, where do you think you're going? What am I to do with this curry? Sorry, Sarita. I'll be back soon. She's like a tornado, that one. Blowing in and out.
I'll be going too, then.
Of course you are. Not going to let them do all the work, are you? Go. Don't worry about the money.
Let me finish my sentences, lady. What is with the women in this town?
You're gonna help too? Thank you, my friend. I really owe you one. All of you.
You stay right here. If you can't fight, you'll only get in the way. Your mate is where the barrows meet the snow peak, yeah? Whereabouts?
Right where the manure at the farm leads you.
Bartender, our dinner's on him.
I'll be waiting. Take a seat. Eat something while you're here. They'll take care of the rest. Thanks. Pavlova and mega katsu curry as requested. Sweet and spicy together. Isn't that strange? Be grateful the other one didn't order the red hot tam yum goong.
And just like that, dinner was had by one. Or should I say dinners. Also, the clock tower's looking pretty good. Right. Since I'm here... what else are we trying to do? Oh, look, I'm not trying to spend another 30 to 40 minutes in town handling quests. So, we're going to the Menhir. He said his buddy should be right where you come out. So, I don't see anyone here. These enemies aren't worth fighting anymore given their low levels, so I'm just going to go ahead and ignore them. I've also got all of the material I need, well, resources that I need from them. I mean, surely we've gone the wrong way, right? Surely. Yeah, so we just need to go this way. That guy said his mate was around here somewhere.
Crap, I can't let it find me here. That voice, it came from over there. Another rune golem? You guys, please help me,
said the robot. Or the golem. Hold tight, mate.
Over here, you ugly mug. We'll take you on.
Where were those aiming? What? Oh, so those things can't really track you if you're next to him. Oh, that's very good to know. Oh, come on. Got thumped for 800 damage.
Thank you guys. You saved my life. You can thank your pal when you see him next. He told us he left you here and asked us to help.
She's facing the wrong way, but I guess she's sort of standing guard, maybe?
Is he okay?
He's a little beat up, but he'll live. Had enough life in him to send us after you, after all.
Thank goodness. Such bad luck to run straight into a rune golem. I didn't run into him. Something is very weird around here. I thought I saw someone from the town, but when I asked him for help, that rune golem came out of nowhere. Elaborate. This guy came from deeper down the barrows. He looked like he'd just come from the town, though. I called out to him for help. I think he heard me because he looked right this way, but he just stood there mumbling something. Then he did this creepy little dance and vanished. Next thing I know, I'm face to face with a rune golem. Father.
Certainly sounds like what we saw.
What can be going on down here? Huh? Something fell. Is this a diary? Yes, it's Father's diary. This handwriting, it's definitely his. I want to know what's in there just as much as you do, but we've got to get her back to town first. True. Our friend will be sick with worry. Let's head back. Your friend is safe and sound, sir.
Whoa, thank goodness. I won't forget this kindness. Here, take a stamp. Oh, right into my veins, buddy. This has me rethinking this whole adventurer thing. Maybe I'm just not cut out for it.
What are you saying? Wounds will heal. We'll be back on our feet in no time.
But you...
You think a little setback like this is going to stop me? I told you I'm going to see those barrows with my own 2 eyes. Now that sounds like an adventurer. It's important to learn about your limits and about what to train in advance, and about preparation, of course. But to me, it's iron will that makes an adventurer. The unbreakable determination to press on, find the treasure, and make it out of any situation alive, no matter what.
Wow, that's actually a decent speech.
With spirit like that, you can definitely make it to the depths of the barrows. I believe in you. Thanks. I'll make it. No doubt in my mind.
Ugh, fine. I'll go too. Can't let you take all the glory.
Obviously. Even if you tried to worm your way out of it, I'd drag you down there myself.
You stock up on meds next time, yeah? And take care of your weapons. Good advice. Thanks.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Isha. Let's take a look at that diary, shall we? Yes, of course.
Too many eyes around here. Let's go somewhere quiet.
My place. No one will bother us there.
Jeez, we're on main quest 29. I have no idea how many there are, but that's fine too. Let's see what's in there then. Right. May 3rd. I received a clandestine letter from the Galdian Empire regarding the rune barrows, signed by a man by the name of Hurstwine. He claimed to be in service of a Galdian lord, but neglected to name any names. He offered a hefty sum in exchange for information on the barrows and exclusive rights to excavate therein. The barrows belong to the League of Nations. The choice to sell them off to some imperial nobleman is not mine alone to make. I must report this to Molka at once. Exclusive mining rights? Why is the Empire being so sneaky about it? I do not know. I did not know any of this. Let's read on. May 18th. I cannot understand what Molka is thinking. He will grant New Nevaeh neither funds to rebuild nor soldiers to protect his people from monsters. Surely even he can see this as a death sentence. And he had the gall to entrust me with matters pertaining to the barrows. Some Margrave he has turned out to be. How can I alone save a town that has been abandoned by its Margrave? I fear I may no longer be in a position to resist Hurstwine's mysterious offer. I'd heard as much from the townsfolk, but what a useless Margrave he turned out to be. He just left everyone to die. Margrave Molka's behavior was certainly odd upon reflection. How can a greedy little man like him turn his nose up at the money-making potential of the barrows? Perhaps he and this Hurstwine character were conspiring together. You think the League of Nations would throw its oar in with the Empire? What's in it for them? Right. Selling the rights means the Empire gets to keep everything. The League wouldn't like that. If he was as greedy as you say, why wouldn't he keep it all for himself? Right, exactly. What if, instead, he had been promised something more valuable than that which could be found in the barrows? For example? His own life and the survival of House Chantra. Misha, what are you saying? If I were this Hurstwine fellow's lord, I would offer Molka a chance to keep his lands free of Imperial influence, should the Empire become aggressive. In exchange, Molka would be expected to turn a blind eye to anything regarding the barrows. That alone would be enough to turn a spineless, self-serving man like Molka. And the Empire could come and go as they please with no one to oppose them. The League isn't just a tool for the Empire to use and abuse, though. What right would they have? You think the Empire would start a war over one measly little ruin? No, perhaps not over one ruin. Regardless, starting a war would mean giving up their anonymity. Why expose yourself if you didn't have to? We know not who this lord is, but they are close enough to the Emperor to wield his power. They must be of considerable influence, highly ranked, no doubt. Someone callous enough to manipulate Molka so readily may not care if their actions result in war. Or worse still, someone intent on sowing the seeds of disorder. Someone for whom war is the goal. All right. Let's keep in mind that this is your own little fantasy we're talking about here. Of course, but it would explain Molka's behavior. And if I'm right, the person behind it must be more villainous than I can even imagine. The storm may yet be approaching. A big one. You sure know a lot about politics for a kid. Right? I told you before, my magic made it difficult to make friends. So my father bought me a great many books. The friends I knew in my books were the only friends I had. Remember, I live in a remote frontier town. Passing merchants and annual trips to the city were my only chance to add to my collection. Children's books were hard to come by. History, math, I was given a lot of awfully difficult books. Even still, I enjoyed when my father would read to me and enjoyed learning to read myself even more. Every time I learned a new word, he'd pat my head and say something like, "You're so smart, Isha. Good job." Guru, you're not crying, are you?
Of course not. I just got something in my eye. You're the one crying, mate.
Nuh-uh. My eyes are just a little sweaty or something. You know, if Isha is right, why does this Lord fellow want the treasure in the barrow so badly anyway? That I do not know. But according to my father, they also wanted information. It's possible they didn't know what was down there, but they must have been looking for something. Something, anything, I don't know. Let's keep reading.
May 23rd. Today's General Assembly could not have gone worse. My proposal to send an expedition into the barrows was opposed fiercely by the town elders. Something about a sorcerer of legend. Shiva in particular was very vocal in his disdain for my idea. Not surprising given what he knows about the barrow's blessing. Even so, there's no going back now. The pact with her swine has already been made. I've heard the Empire's research into magic has been progressing well. If they would just lend us their support, I'm sure we could find a way around that blessing.
The barrow's blessing? What could that be?
So, a flashback.
Treasure. I suppose my father is my treasure. Growing up with this magic and this hair, everyone around me seemed unnerved. But my father always stood by me, even when no one else would. He told me this power was a gift from the land, encouraged me to be proud of who I was, of what I was. I was right. Just like the citizens of old Nevaeh and those monsters, I'm one of that sorcerer's experiments. Wait, we don't know that yet.
She's right. There's more to read.
More. The next entry is about the expedition into the barrows.
May 28th. While searching the barrows, we came upon a four-legged monster. Iron legs, no less. Except for me and Kukrid, who I believe may have escaped. The rest of the expedition team are dead. Forgive me, everyone. I am wounded, perhaps beyond hope. Isha, I am so sorry for leaving you alone in this cruel world. You are and will forever be my one and only treasure. I wanted to solve the mystery of these barrows and free you from their blessing once and for all. My dear daughter, I pray that your life will be long and rich with happiness.
Isha, are you alright? If this diary is to be believed, my father is already... In that case, who have we been chasing all this time?
Okay, take it easy. We don't know yet.
Save your platitudes. Look, all this blood. Father, were you in the barrows because of me?
Isha, life isn't always as simple as a treasure hunt, right? There'll be hard times and harder times. There'll be times when you just want the earth to open up and swallow you whole.
So never feel bad about falling to your knees if that's where the world is pushing you. Cry till you can't cry no more. But never, and I mean never, let life break your spirit. When you're done crying, you stand up and press on, no matter what. Just like she said before.
Now that sounds like an adventurer. It's important to learn about your limits and what to train in advance, and about preparation, of course. But to me, it's iron will that makes an adventurer. The unbreakable determination to press on, find the treasure, and make it out of any situation alive, no matter what.
No matter what they throw at you, if you can stand up on the other side of it, then you've not lost yet. The treasure that'll make it all worthwhile is in front of you, not behind you. So you've got to get back up.
Isha, if we're ever going to know the truth, we'll have to find whatever that was in the barrows. But we already searched the barrows. Father wasn't there. Take a look at this.
What is that?
The last page of the diary. The mayor drew this, didn't he? Father was an earnest researcher. This looks like he copied an old map of Nevaeh. And if this map is right, there's a menhir in the plaza that'll take us somewhere we haven't been yet.
Menhir? In the plaza? What you... Ah!
Yep, Shiva's clock tower. Old Shiva and his pals built that clock tower around a menhir. The people of old Nevaeh must have done it after they sealed the sorcerer away, so that no one would ever go back to that part of the barrows. The mayor we saw is there. I just know it. My scavenger sense is telling me so. Sense, huh?
Her scavenger sense is nothing to sniff at. Mercs have it too, you know. Instincts honed through years of experience.
Okay. I'll believe in your scavenger sense, CJ. We should find Shiva and ask him about the clock tower and about this barrow's blessing.
And wouldn't you know, that brings us to just about an hour, and I think the revelations that lie ahead should be held off until next episode. Honestly, it's a little bit late. Well, it's not that late. I think it was 7 something, maybe 7:30 in the evening when I started recording. I need to actually have them rest. So, it's not that late. It's maybe 8:30. And I've still got Steel Rising to record, so I'd like to get started on that so I can honestly begin the proceedings for editing the videos and then get to role-playing Warframe as soon as possible, because apparently Guild Wars is about to have its Black Friday sale on Steam, making the expansions that I'm after, no telling if End of Dragons is actually going to be on sale or not, but the expansions are going to be on sale on this coming November, or Black Friday, and I'm frankly looking forward to that. So I don't know what I'm going to do after that, if I manage to get that. And then I've got the rest of the stuff to deal with in Warframe. I've still got 2 more quests to take care of so I can start grinding for more weapons and Warframes. That's just a whole other thing. But that aside, I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. We will, of course, be back next Tuesday with another episode and find out what exactly the Barrow's blessing is supposed to be, as well as where the hidden menhir in the plaza actually leads. And so with all that said, we will see you next time.
You see